The following contest is scheduled for one fall as for the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the rotten part of the apple.
Well, turnabout's fair play, it seems, in the rule book of Brody Ray Chase. Of course, we all know what's been happening in regards to the Elite and what happened with Michael Judas in the cage. Of course, never really getting that opportunity to fairly compete as he was jumped. And it looks like Brody Ray Chase is going to do the same. Oh, man. Jeter went for the big swing, trying to clothesline and punch Brody Ray Chase, but missed and hit the steel. And it's going to be all Brody Ray Chase at the moment, as I'm joined here by my broadcast colleague, Brett Wolverton.
I made it, I think.
And doesn't this remind you almost of what we've seen weeks ago in regards to Michael Judas and that cage?
It was just 2 weeks ago on this very program that Jeter made his debut in the same fashion, attacking from behind. Michael Judas didn't see it coming, and tonight Jeter didn't see it in return from the stray cat, Brody Chase.
Yeah, Brody Chase has to be feeling like he's the lone man now that his friend is on the shelf and injured. Michael Judas beating unsurmountable odds against the doctor's orders, really gaining traction and developing quite nicely, you know, health-wise, but we still don't know if we'll ever see Michael Judas back again. Brody Chase says he will. And you almost have to guess that that's really one of the few ways that Brody Chase could get an advantage is by really distracting Jeter here this week.
Well, this match between Jeter and Brody Chase for the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Championship has not officially begun yet. Neither superstar have made it into the ring, and referee Dee Byers will not call for the bell to start things off until both superstars have entered the ring.
Yeah, I sure wouldn't be mouthing off to Jeter, that's for sure. I know we had like our official weigh-in a little bit earlier, and I think Jeter was able to get on the scale, and all I heard that the scale said was, get off me. But apparently this is one big-sized man, as you touched on before.
The official weight, 475 pounds.
Jeter
has almost a 200-pound weight advantage on the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
And that's just one thigh. Brody Chase, again, just really doing everything he can. The bell officially sounded now. We knew when this match was going to take place for Anarchy Television that the ring hopefully has been reinforced for the weight of all of these men, not to mention
the challenge was made here last week on Anarchy This Is Wrestling by the Stray Cat, a very rare opportunity where the champion called out a challenger.
And hopefully we're not going to have to get any pixelating dots over Jeter, but be that as it may, we're going to continue back here with this matchup. And Brody Chase just eyeing up his opponent. How in the world would he be able to get this man off his feet? It is beyond me.
A top wrist lock applied by the champion, and Jeter just shoves him off like he was nothing.
Oh man, I'd hate to see a big splash from this guy. Holy cow.
I think Brody would too. That's why he got out of Dodge in a hurry.
It's like an 18-wheeler coming full-headed steam. And Brody Chase again just right back to those rights. And it almost seems to have no effect whatsoever on Jeter, as Jeter just makes his way out of the corner. You know, for some reason I thought of the analogy of Mount Rushmore, but I think this man isn't just one president, he's all of them. That's a lot of mountain. And Brody Chase going to the top turnbuckle here. And I for one, am a little nervous here for Anarchy, namely being we've got two of our big-time competitors here in Anarchy, one already on the shelf. Who knows when and if he'll be back, and I can't even imagine what would happen in the ranks of our Anarchy Heavyweight Championship if Brody Ray Chase is put on the shelf here this week.
And look at the size of the men in the Elite. The Deadly Sin 7 over 300 pounds. Jacoby Boykins right around the 300-pound mark. Jeter in at 475. The men that Jeff G. Bailey, Jerry Palmer, Miss Rachel keep bringing out here, keep getting bigger and heavier and stronger.
Yeah, that's what really scares me. It's like, where do they find these people? And they just have this knack. Oh, man. It's like Jeter just kind of fell into him, and just falling into him provided enough damage already to Brody Chase. And you got to think also, again, in regards to the Anarchy Heavyweight title picture, anyone that may be waiting in the wings to go after that championship have certainly got to be really pulling for Jeter here, because softening the champion provides a great opportunity for them. Oh, the big splash! Oh, missed! And he almost went down to purgatory on that one. Brody Chase rolling out of the way. And I don't even know how Jeter's going to be able to get up from that one. Like a 2-ton truck.
Well, Brody Chase is out on the floor. He's grabbed a chair.
That's a great equalizer. He's going to need to do something. I don't know. Yeah, certainly the referee's not going to really allow this. He's admonishing Brody Chase.
It's illegal if he uses it.
Don't use it. Oh, man. Hey, he was warned. Oh, wait a second. The Urban Assault Squad. Turn around. Brody Chase, turn around. He's got the chair. He doesn't know who to hit first, but there's just too many men. The Urban Assault Squad. Jacoby Boykins out here. Jeter.
It's a 4-on-1 assault, and I don't even know if you can call this 4-on-1 with the size advantage.
And there's no Michael Judas to help whatsoever. We've got Slim J, though, and Azrael.
And they are the former tag team champions, Slim J and Azrael.
And Azrael using Slim J as that battering ram, just knocking down every single opponent whatsoever. And they're taking it there to Shadow Jackson. You know they would love nothing more than to be able to get their hands on the Anarchy Tag Team Champions, reclaim what's rightful there. But Brett, did you see that headbutt from Jeter onto Slim J?
The former tag team champions not really having much of an effect on the Elite.
Well, that headbutt sure did on the Slim J. And now Shadow Jackson is pummeling the former Anarchy Tag Team Champion. And all heck is broken loose.
Brody Chase is down. Slim J is down, being attacked by Shadow Jackson in the corner. Nemesis has Azrael in the other corner. Jacoby Boykins and Jeter both going after the stray cat, Brody Chase.
This is really bad. Really, really bad for Anarchy right now. They are single-handedly trying to dismantle every member of Anarchy.
What in the world is that?
Oh, wait a second. That music certainly sounds familiar. Holy cow! You have got to be kidding me!
Listen to the crowd here in Cornelia, Georgia.
It's about to get a little chillier here in the ring in the form of Iceberg! And Iceberg just is swinging!
I don't think Nemesis has seen it. He sees him now.
He's wiping out everything. And he's eyeing up one tall man, and he doesn't care. Jeter, Iceberg, stare down galore. And what is it? Is Jeter gonna leave? When would we ever see that? And Jeter's taking a powder.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the bout as a result of a disqualification, Jeter!
Jeter may be one tall man, but that certainly isn't going to stop the likes of Iceberg. And things may have gotten just a little bit better for Brody Chase and Team Anarchy, that's for sure.
Iceberg is opening the ropes, saying, come on in. The Elite wanting nothing to do with Iceberg.
And the stare down continues. Fans for Brett Wolverton, I'm Tim Letter E.D. What a big shock here this week. Iceberg has returned. And fans, we will see you more next week.
I think the